Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Jana's Crochet Journey. Today is Friday, November 12th, 2021. I'm just going to go ahead and record this. I was messing with the lighting, and no matter which way I turn, there's a little shadow. Anyways, welcome back to all of my yarny friends and new yarny friends and the returners that have been with me since this journey started. Today I have 3 finished objects, a little bit of progress on a whip that I can show, and on this past Saturday was my birthday, so I got a couple gifts from some of my kids to add to my crafty collection. So, first thing I have is I was working on the Victoria's German Shells blanket by Jana Martinez, and she is here on YouTube. This is what it looks like. And I'm trying to get the best lighting here. For this pattern, she called for a 4 medium weight, a 4.25 hook. I used a 4.5 millimeter hook, but I did use the exact same yarn that she called for. And it said about 4 skeins, and I just got into the 4th skein to finish it. The one thing I did do different was the border called for a picot, and I didn't like how that looked. I only got like half a side done, and I frogged it and did something different. But the yarn, Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the color Bluetiful. So this is the 4th skein, and I just used that little bit. So, and it might be because I had a little bit bigger hook, but anyways. So I did measure it because I still need to figure out how to insert a picture. So anyways, I'll show it to you the best that I can, but it measured, I didn't like stretch it, but it was roughly 52 by 52 inches. So this is the blanket. So there is the bottom, and then this is how it comes out. Middle. And this is a little bit closer of the German shell pattern. Really pretty. So instead of the picot stitching, what I did was single crocheted, chained 1, and then single crocheted in between each. And I just kept it up even for the corner. I didn't, do 2 in 1 to get the little whoopsie do. I just single crocheted, chain 1, single crocheted in between each of the double crochets. So yeah. So I did enjoy this pattern. The 51 rows was the end of it, and then she went into the border. But I really liked it. I thought it was pretty. This is, you know, 52 by 52 lap blanket, good size baby blanket, or toddler blanket. If you wanted it smaller, you could just leave off some of the rows. I'm glad it's finished though, because I mean every row was different to create this pattern, but I was definitely ready for something different, so I'm glad it was over. And this will be something that I would make again with different colors. I also have a pink and the red pepper jumbo skeins as well, but then again I might just find different patterns for those because I do like to change it up a little bit. So yeah, that is finished. So then after working on that big blanket, I'm working on the second blanket that I need for Christmas. I wanted to get some smalls done, so I went through my pattern book, and the first one I found, this is free on Yarnspirations. It's called the Slice of Pizza Ornament, and this is what it looks like. So for the pattern, it calls for, sure it does, a 5mm hook, and I used 5.5 because I wanted them to be a little bigger. I was thinking originally to make a couple of each to make like this garland to go in the archways that I have. This one wasn't so bad. So this is what my finished piece of pizza looks like. So there's the back. You stuff it. So this is the crust is a mill end. And then I just had a scrap of yellow for the cheese, a scrap of red for the pepperonis. And you make the crust, you make the cheese separate, and then you make the pepperoni separate, of course. So I made the pepperonis, attached them to the cheese, then I attached the cheese to the crust, got almost all the way, and then I stuffed it, and then I put the little hanger on. So that one was pretty simple. This one I will definitely make some more. I have enough scraps that I could make. I was just noticing I can see some of the microfiber stuffing in there, but I have a tendency to overstuff things. So then the second one I did, this one is called the Happy Hamburger Ornament. It's by Red Heart. I'm sure I found it on Yarnspirations for free, but this is this one. Now when I made mine, I did not put the face on it because I wasn't very happy when I was done. Anyways, so this was also made with scraps, and here's my cheeseburger. So same scrap mill end for the buns. So you make all the pieces separate. So I did the buns, I had a big twist green. This is, the lettuce in the picture was lighter, so we could just call this spinach. It's fine. I had scrap dark brown, scrap yellow that I used on the cheese for the pizza, scrap red, same for that I used on the pepperoni, and then the bun. Making the individual pieces was fine. It was putting it together that I did not enjoy, because you had to make sure that when you joined, you couldn't see the color of, you know, you couldn't have a piece of bun wrapping around your tomato, because then it wouldn't have looked real. So that was a pain for sure. And again, this is a big honkin' cheeseburger because I overstuffed. You would sew so far, leave a little opening, put some stuffing. You made 2 hamburger patties and then sewed them together. Sewed your piece of cheese on, and they wanted you to make it look like it was melting. Then the tomato, and there is stuffing in between all of the layers. So then when I went to put the top bun on, it was bigger than the other pieces, so it kind of puckered as I made it fit. And then you put more stuffing and put the tie on. So I did not put the face on, and I'm not going to. And as of right now, I'm not making this again. I found some other patterns for some other food items that I will be making next week, and then I might just take the different pieces and put them on the garland together, or make a garland out of it. Probably do another slice of pizza. I won't go crazy and add like other toppings besides pepperoni, because that's just too much work. So there's those. So that is it for my finished objects. I was not able to do much work on my cardigan, but just to refresh, sorry for the crinkling, this was by Crazy Cool Crochet cardigan. Pattern was $4.99 on Ravelry, but I'm doing it in blues. As you get going in the pattern, she does say you can cut back on how many rows or how wide your rows are if you want to make it shorter. So that's good for future reference. For this cardigan, I'm going to follow the pattern as best as I can. And of course, right off the bat, I don't understand how many rows she's talking because of how it's listed. I'm more better at like a bullet pattern because it's like pretty simple. So I'm just gonna wing it, and I wrote down exactly how many rows each section is in the book that I keep track of when I do a pattern, because you have to make 2 panels exactly the same, and I want to make sure that comes, you know, close, because it's all supposed to line up. So my main color is the dark denim, and then I'll use the least of the azure. Then I have the medium gray, And this one's still attached, but it's the denim blue. So those were the colors I'm choosing. I wasn't sure last week if I was gonna keep taking it step by step and do the 2 panels at the same time, but I decided to do the second color. So I'm using a 5mm hook, and this is all that I have so far, just this. So the ribbing is the dark denim, and then this one is the next denim color. And so there's 12 rows of that. Oh, that's the wrong side. Whatever, I gotta trim that up. But so yeah, that's all I have so far. This is 12 rows, and this is the stitch you use is the extended single crochet, which is you go in like you're going to do a single crochet, and when you have the 2 loops on your hook, you yarn over, pull through the first loop, yarn over, and pull through the second. So there's that. So now I'm ready to go on to the next color, but now I think I'm going to do the ribbon. God, what is wrong with me? Ribbing of the second panel, just to make sure we're lining up before I move on to the next color. And then I'll just put a stitch marker in that. I just feel better if the 2 panels are matching right off the bat. So that's all I have so far. I did contemplate making this one smaller because I don't know. I like the colors, and I'm not sure how often would I wear a cardigan that goes down to my calves. I did want to do it exactly. I know I just said it, but the thought, like, I don't know. I guess we'll all figure out what I'm doing once I do it. So that's the progress in that. That's actually all I have for that stuff today. The 2 things I wanted to show is for my birthday, one of the gifts I got from one of my sons was he got me a bunch of buttons from Amazon. I ordered a variety of buttons before, but they give you such tiny ones that I'm like, I'm never going to use them as of right now. So when I do my dish towels and like the gnomes, I need this size, which these are 1 inch. Sorry about the glare from the light, but these are lighter colors. And there's another pack on there that I'll get myself that has like the darker colors. So then I'll really have enough of the buttons that I need. And the second gift I got was from one of my daughters. This is the crochet project planner. This is from Crojo Corner on YouTube. She makes the books. I have a smaller book that I'm writing my projects in right now, so I was debating, do I start this with the new year or just finish up the other book and then do this one? This book is really nice. There's different options if you go on Amazon. And in here there's just projects and pattern ideas, project ideas, weekly goals, a part in the back, your hook inventory, yarn inventory, which, you know, my husband had to be a wise guy and be like, there's not enough pages in there for your yarn inventory, but it's all fine. So yeah, this is awesome, really thick. Again, you can change the front, and love it. Now I just have to decide when to use it. When I get new things, I kind of like to save them. So that is it today. I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. And I'm going to be decorating for Christmas. I got the tree up yesterday. It's pre-lit. Now I have to go drag everything out of the basement. And I didn't get as far as I wanted to. You know how it is. You got to clean a corner to move something, and then, oh wait, I got to go clean that before I can move that. And that's what I got into yesterday. So I'm going to get ready for work as well. And again, I want to thank all my yarny friends for coming back, and my new people. Sorry. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to Jana's Crochet Journey, and we'll see you next time. Bye.